Hi guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. This is me back at you for season 13, episode 3 of Supernatural. The episode title is Patience, and as always contains spoilers, so if you don't want to find out anything that happened in the episode, stop watching. Also, if you've already seen the episode, I'm basically just going to cover everything you've already seen with your own two eyes. So anyway, if you like my videos, you can always hit like, comment on the videos down below, or always subscribe. So it's up to you as to what you want to do, and I'm cool with it either way. So just finished up the video and the video, the episode, and gotta say, I like that we got to see a little bit of separation of Sam and Dean again in this episode. I think it's really important for Dean to carry on and go do things outside of Jack and outside of Sam a little bit right now in his grief process. I think it's really good for him to find his own footing. Um, And the fact that we got to see Missouri again was absolutely fabulous. I've always been a big fan of hers, even though she was only around in the first season. I really liked, I've always wanted to see more of her. I liked her character so much, and I mean, I thought she just picked it up right where she left off, and it's been almost 13 years since she was last on the show, so I think it was a marvelous job done, and I really felt that homey connection. There was no misstep in the actors and the way that they interacted with the chemistry with each other. So I felt that it was fantastically done. I'm sad to see Missouri go, but we don't know like if perhaps Patience will see more of Missouri maybe in visions or in past memories. So with Patience coming on to Wayward Daughters, I think that there's still a chance that we'll get to see maybe more of Missouri and her character. So I would love to continue to see her. I am upset that she died, but moving on to Patience, I really love Patience. Now I think she's kind of kick ass and everything she needs to be a hunter in training or up and coming hunter. You know, got Missouri's bloodline in her and her psychic abilities, but also I think she'll make a kick ass partner for Claire. I think that they'll balance each other out quite nicely. And the only problem I had with Patience, and forgive me, but I'm old, so yeah, the only problem I had was that the girl did not look like she belonged in high school. I'm sorry. She just looked too old for high school. Like she just graduated or a little bit, just a little bit too old for high school. So always getting in the videos. And so, yeah, she is a phenomenal character, and I can't wait to get to know her more. Pardon me. I really love that Jodie was in the episode as well. Jodie is a great mom character. She's a great kick-ass character. She's a great standalone character, and I just love to see more of her on screen. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing Wayward Daughters. I love the interaction she has with Dean and the unique relationship they have as well. And and I think that she's going to really bring Patience into the fold. So I think that having Jodie there was fantastic. I enjoyed the new fight scenes, the new choreography to the fight scenes. I like that Dean had his creativity with grabbing the rope, um, and and we had a little bit of insightfulness from Patience, but I really enjoyed the new sequences and the movements and the flow of the camera and everything. So I thought I thought everything was done quite well. It's a little bit outside of what we've normally been seeing, so there's like a freshness there. I can't quite explain it, but it's there. And let's see, Sam and Jack back in the bunker with Sam and Jack. Uh, Sam sees himself in Jack a lot. I think he's looking for, like, I know he wants to help Jack and everything, but I'm kind of with Dean on this one. I don't know, like, I've mentioned this before. I don't think that Sam's intentions with Jack are entirely pure. Like I said, he's a planner, he's a leader, he is a tactician, so I honestly believe that there's more to Sam reaching out to Jack than just wanting to save him from being evil or whatever. So there's I'm kind of siding with Dean on this one, and and I don't know if even Sam knows it himself. So he could have pure intentions, all that, but I think Sam is very much a tactician at heart, and I think that he is very um I think he might be planning ahead before he even realizes what he's doing, kind of thing. Like, I think maybe it's just survival instincts. And let's go into the final scene because I don't want to be too long on this one. Um, the argument between Sam and Dean was, I want to say epic, but I'm also going to say well needed and well done, Jared and Jensen. Very emotional. And Dean throwing back into Sam's face, "You deserve to be saved," was amazing, and it goes full circle back to Castiel, and that's exactly where the argument went. And Dean's emotions towards Cass, his grief towards Cass, is amplified by all of his attachments to Cass and the what Jack represents to him, what Dean sees Jack representing to him. And this is where a point where a Destiel shipper like myself will point out both Sam and Dean love Cass as, canonically they say brother, but why the hell is Dean responding so differently than Sam in this grief, in this loss of Cass? And I think we all know that there's something a little bit more profound between Cass and Dean. And in a way, I think that Jack is actually attaching himself more to Dean. And I've mentioned this before because, again, Dean's not seeing him with rose-colored glasses or just with hope, and Sam's putting a lot of pressure on Jack to be the to save him or whatever, but Jack needs to be Jack, and Dean is actually allowing him to be himself. He is on edge about it. He is threatening his life and his safety, but he is still expecting nothing from Jack aside from Jack to be Jack. And so it kind of gives him this opportunity to grow into his own. Whereas Sam is kind of forcing his opinions onto Jack as to what Jack should be. So there is definitely a difference there, and I think that Jack is kind of clinging that to that, and we got to see Cass is back. So Cass is back, yay! We all knew that that was going to happen anyway, but it was good to see him. And the fact that Jack woke him up was something else. So I am super excited to see how he gets back to the boys and what kind of entrance he'll have. That'll be pretty interesting. So yeah, when everybody's reunited, I am dying for that episode. Until then, I believe that's it for me tonight. I'm just covering everything that you've already seen with your own two eyes. Um, and yeah, I'm keeping it low key tonight. Sorry guys, but that's it, that's all, and I just want to say that you guys are awesome, and I love you, my lovelies. Bye!